didn't. Your Country 103.9 KGRT, Brett Young, and you didn't. And man, I hate when that happens.
Time now for the question of the day.
That's right, my friends. It is question of the day time. And you know, Valentine's Day, you know it's going to be related to Valentine's Day. You just have to do it on this special day, of course, when you are spending time with your Valentine, you know. And for those of us that are celebrating Singles Awareness Day, well, you know, just one of those days you just kind of get through, right? However, I will say this, our question of the day is something that I think is pretty cool, because I was trying to think of, you know, just because I'm single this year, I wasn't always single. And there have been some really, really cool, not necessarily Valentine's Day, but some really, really cool things that have happened to me when it comes to relationships. And so I started thinking about what was the coolest thing that someone has done for me. And there are two things that come to mind right here. And one is in high school, my high school girlfriend actually bought me my class ring, which I thought was one of the coolest things that anybody's ever done for me. She even went up to my dad and said, "Hey, I want to buy Gino's class ring. Is that cool?" And they're like, "Yeah, go for it." So that was really awesome. I feel really, really bad that it was on a rainy day and it slipped off somewhere, and it's probably going to be found in the mud somewhere in northwest New Mexico. But one of the coolest things. And the other thing was when I used to work late at night, I think I was complaining about being hungry. And so one of my listeners actually called me up and said, "Hey, when you get off work, come by. I'll make you a sandwich," or something like that. And so I decided to come by, and no, it wasn't a sandwich. It ended up being a candlelight Domino's pizza dinner with some like sodas and wine glasses and the whole thing like that, which I thought was one of the coolest things that anyone has ever done for me. So that was really, really awesome. So yeah, there's a couple of the cool things that have happened to me as far as what a partner has done for me. So I ask you that very question. You know, even if you're single right now, and it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day related, what is the coolest thing that your partner has done for you, or that anyone has done for you? And I just want to know what some of those things are today, so that we can celebrate Valentine's Day the way it needs to be, with some positive and positivity in general, I would say. So our question of the day: what is the coolest thing your partner has done for you? And once again, it doesn't have to be your current partner, it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day related, just one of the coolest things that they've done for you relationship-wise. So go ahead and let me know your answers to our question of the day. You can call them in on our Zia Comics hotline, text them in on our Zia Comics text line. Same number for both of those, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And as always, you can leave a comment on our social media pages, because we are live up on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages as well. So go ahead and let me know your answers to our question of the day. What is the coolest thing your partner has done for you? All right, it looks like we are up exclusively up on our social media pages right now. Just going ahead, checking, making sure everything is set for that. But yeah, like I said, those were two of the coolest things that anyone has ever done for me. And basically, you know, that ring, I feel really, really bad that I lost that ring, because I have no idea when it slipped off my finger somewhere. It's one of the reasons that I don't wear rings in general, or jewelry, because I'm always afraid that I'm going to lose it. And that is one of those things that was really a bummer, because I kept that ring for years and I just have no idea where it slipped off, other than I do know that I was visiting at home at the time. So probably somewhere around the house, if it is up there buried in the dirt somewhere in the mud. But yeah, the ring was awesome. And then that dinner, like it's a middle of the night pizza dinner with some sodas and wine glasses and candles and the whole thing. And I think we had a conversation about, hey, Don. Don says hi. Man, I haven't seen you guys in a while. And I know I missed everybody this last weekend. But yeah, anyway, that dinner was actually one of the coolest things. And honestly, we ended up talking a lot about hair and Arizona, where we both used to live at one point in time with that one. So I thought that was pretty cool. One of somebody sent a text message, says the coolest thing that their partner has done for them is put up with them for 28 years. And you know what? That is special. That is very special. You should celebrate that one for sure. So go ahead and let me know your answers to our question of the day. It is Valentine's Day, and I was thinking, what is the coolest thing that your partner has done for you? And like I said, it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day related, but it is also one of those things that doesn't even have to be the person that you're with right now, but one of the coolest things that someone has done for you, kind of in that romantic type of way. And go ahead and let me know your answers to our question of the day, and we'll see what kind of cool answers we get. Already had somebody said that their partner has put up with them for 28 years, which should be commended, by the way, because that doesn't happen a lot these days. While we're waiting for a few more answers, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world. Fortune magazine says 113 million people watched the Super Bowl. That's up 1 million from last year. And of course, that was between the Rams and the Bengals, and the game was the third most watched big game in NFL history. And the cool thing is it was actually a really, really good game. Okay. Let's see. It looks like if you are getting some free Peacock services for your Xfinity subscribers, that's going to end on June 26th, which is important because Peacock has the WWE Network on there as well. And it looks like Peeps are coming out with yet another flavor ahead of Easter. It is going to be a kettle corn flavored Peeps that have been spotted on the shelves. So that would actually be something that would be pretty darn good on that one. I would be interested in that. And this one would have been good for our weird pizza toppings question. Pizza Hut restaurants in Taiwan are serving pizzas topped with fried squid and Oreos. Not a combination that I would choose, but, it's a different kind of thing. And for those of you that miss your childhood, I'm talking to the younger set mainly, Barney the Dinosaur is getting a complete makeover for an upcoming franchise reboot. Yeah, the new show will premiere in 2024. And the original, of course, Dinosaur and his pals were from the 1990s. So, yeah, there's a lot of people around my son's age that might have a little nostalgia about the big purple dinosaur. Or, some of us that would just have flashbacks and a little PTSD about that because it plays over and over again. Yeah, one of those things. But yeah, Barney making his comeback in 2024. Once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day. Valentine's Day today, and what is the coolest thing that your partner has done for you? Like I said, doesn't have to be Valentine's Day related or even the person that you're with right now. But what do you think that is? I've said before that, high school sweetheart purchased my class ring, which I thought was really, really cool, and a midnight pizza dinner, candlelight, wine glasses with some caffeinated soda. And it was one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me. And that was pretty awesome. I wish that one would have worked out a little bit more, but that's okay. It is all good. But yeah, some of the coolest things that have happened to me as far as some of the cool things that some girls have done for me. So what is your answer to our question of the day? Once again, you can call it in. You can text it in 575-523-KGRT, or you can go ahead and just leave your comments right here on our social media pages. Of course, you can do that on Facebook, Twitter, and what's the other one? YouTube as well. And leave your comments because I love checking these throughout the day. And yeah, that is it. What are your answers to our Valentine's Day version of our question of